What up, YouTube? What's up? Throw some loops today. Yacht A. And everybody else, what's up? YouTube world. I got me Lone Star. Just gonna throw some loops today. What y'all doing out there, YouTube land? I'm coming live, direct from Big Creek. That's where I'm talking to you guys from. Throw some heel loops for you guys. Bust out the old school dummy. I do want to go to the. I do want to go to where I usually go to. It's over there. It's muddy. Where I usually rope at. Oh, here it's kind of dry. I'm just checking my modern tune, my air level. Pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Throwing those loops. That's what I'm talking about. My air. You have to monitor it. Slowly getting off the oxygen. It's actually pretty good for throwing those loops right there. Hail to the yeah. What up? What up? Just over here throwing some loops, man. Let me try some left hand loops. I say that'll catch something. Do you guys rope left-handed? I can do both sides, left and right. Uh-oh, my rope's twisting on me. Today's a new year coming up. There's some big ropies coming up this year. I'm gonna see if I can go to them somehow. I just got my I met my requirements for membership partnership for YouTube. My membership I just met the requirements, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not. don't know how this all works. I'm still new to this YouTube. But I met the requirements though for a partnership. I got over 1,000 subscribers, and I met the watch time hours. It was like almost 5,000. Yeah. You know, I've seen people heal like that. You know, this way. See that? I'm close too. I'm really close. I'd even hit the front. I'd even hit this right here. See, if I had to throw it normal, I have to really keep my elbow up to avoid hitting this. But I'm standing in the same place. Watch us underswing it. See this way? I didn't really have to pick up my elbow versus swinging over it. See right here, I had to pick up my elbow. If I didn't pick up my elbow, I don't think I would have went. I don't think it would have worked. See that? I told you. I told you. Look at this underswing. Oh. This is just some shit though. Look at this. I'm underswinging backwards. I don't even have to lean. Look at that. You see the difference? This way I have to hold my elbow up. See? To avoid hitting the front leg. I call this a front leg. But if I swing on this way, see, I don't hit it. But if I was to swing the proper way, I'm going to hit it. Watch. See? I didn't have my elbow up. See that? Boom. Corner shot right there. There's many ways you can heal like that same. I've seen people swing like this, really close. See that? Do you see that? What I'm talking about? See, I'm swinging unorthodox, but look at that. Yeah. It's mind blowing though if you handle a rope a few times. I should pull it higher so you can see what I'm doing. I got my old head dummy over there. I gotta check my air real quick though. See where I'm at on my oxygen level, or else I have to get my oxygen tanks. But fucking moving forward into 2024, man. Try to get off this oxygen tanks. Get back to the normal life. Getting there. That's hella good there. 90. My air level's at 93. Heart rate's not that high. But I gotta take it slow though. So how y'all doing? What should we do? Or should we talk about some Bigfoot stories? This is where I was standing at right here. See, when I was swinging the other upside down. I didn't have to what do you call it? I didn't have to pick my elbow up, but if I was swinging over the back, I have to really pick up my elbow or else I'll hit that center part. I'm showing you where I'm standing. See right here. Let me see if I'll show you guys right here. Let me Make adjustments really quick. See, watch, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to be swinging the other way around. See, I got my loop back. Look at the shadow. You see it? Look at the shadow. I'm swinging upside down. I don't even have to pick up my elbow. See? I'll show you the other way. The right way you're supposed to. There ain't no right way, but see? I'm right over the back of it. Then I have to pick up my elbow. See that? Look at my elbow. Oh, you can't see it in the shadow, but I have to have it up. Versus the other way when I was swinging the other way around. Or I don't know what you call it, but look, I'm swinging backwards. You see it? I don't even have to. It's delivered straight at it. See that? But if I do it the right way, watch, if I don't pick up my elbow, I'm going to hit that middle post right there. I'm delivering the same way. I'm just going to hit that post. See? I didn't pick up my elbow right there. Versus the other way. I'll show you right here. See, now I'm going to pick up my elbow. Swinging the same way as that last delivery. But I'm going to pick up my elbow. See that? I didn't hit the front leg. Kind of crazy though. But there's all ways you can heal though. There ain't no one specific way. Like I said, I've seen people swing upside down like this. I don't even have to. See that? Well, you saw when I was roping it. Let me do some more left hand. What do you call it? Some left hand loops. But I told you though, I showed you where I was standing. See, same size loop, same place right here. See, I had to pick my elbow up. Versus same spot, same size loop. Look at. I'm just swinging under it, under. See that? You see what I'm talking about? If I need to pick up my elbow up right here, see right here is good, then I have to see, get that front leg. You see what I'm talking about? Just roping, just a looping. Let's check out some snow. Snow's melting. Kind of muddy where I usually rope at. I'm getting in the mud. That's the reason why I want to rope over here. It's too damn muddy. See the snow? That's all muddy right there. I don't want to get in that shit. Anybody want to buy a Mustang? Right there. I gotta take a breather. Like I said though, I can't really push myself yet. I'm still trying to get off the oxygen machine or the tanks. Finally getting better. Let's go in the garage. The garage. The tool shed. Hell yeah. My shit is working good. We got all the chainsaw chains right here. I used to cut wood, sell wood. I used to sell all kinds of wood. Got the 3 different chainsaw sizes: 16-inch, 24-inch, and 20-inch. When I run into those big old trees, man, I'll be using a 24-inch. 20-inch is good though, but 24, I don't have to move that chainsaw too many times versus the 20-inch. I tried three different kinds of chainsaws out. I'll show you real quick. So you got the Husqvarna. You got the steel. That's a little one. That's a little miniature one right there. But I'll get back to roping here a bit. Like I said, I had to take a breather. The moon. The moon is out. If you've been paying attention to the moon, you ever look at it every night? It started out skinny. It's going back to a full size now. It's 3/4, or maybe about halfway there. If you pay attention to the moon. We got another cycle coming, I believe. If I'm reading the moon correctly. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm learning all this stuff. Man, they got a lot of lines in this up in the air today. If you know what I mean. But that's I really don't know. I found this too. I'll show you real quick. Where'd it go? Right here. I found this too. You see it? A feather. Cut a lot of trees though, all the way in the Carson National Forest. Sort of cut a lot of trees. Let me turn on the radio. The battery don't work for the radio. But I'm just touring the oh, check this out. Let me show you real quick. I think it's in here. Yeah, this one right here. I need to sharpen it though. I was gonna set up what was it to throw it at it. I was gonna set it up. See this here. I got this at Lowe's when I used to work over there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool tomahawk. But let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I have to get my necklace out. I want to break it. See this one right here. It's pretty good though. I need to I sharpened it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. When I first got it, there was a flat tip right here. It was dull as hell. When I sharpened it though, I made a tip. I made a point on it. You can see it right here. You see that? Do a war party right here. I found me a chair, but I get back to some roping out there. I might put that on the chair. So I'll leave that right there. These fucking crows, I tell you. There's a fuckload of crows out here. See, right there's the moon. Where the hell is it? I can't see shit. See those fucking crows, man? Where the fuck's the moon at? Right there. Hey, when I ash right there. The moon barrier. I'm already zoomed in. See the moon? I'm all shaking. What? I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Let's see if I can get it. The fuckers are squawking, man. Those damn crows. I better close my door before I kill my battery. I forgot all about that. See this rope? We got it. It's got a twist in it. See that? I had to keep my elbow up. You see what I'm talking about? Let me move it one more time. I learned a lot, though, when I hung out with De La Cruz for a weekend. Me and my brother. Up in Cave Creek. I learned a lot. My healing picked up after that. After I hung out with De La Cruz, man. Give him props. Because before I went over there, you know, I used to swing right here over his back. See where my thing's hitting right here? But Cesar, though, he taught me different, man. Ever since I doing what he's been saying, you know, my game picked up. See what I mean? Look at that trap. versus where I used to swing. See that? Look at the eye. Watch, I'll show you where Dela Cruz showed me how to rope the dummy or rope the steer. Curl could have hosed it right there. See my tip? Look at that. It's hitting right there, right above the hock where you want to get it. This is how I used to heel. See? I would do that. Oh, my tail got caught. This is the old. See, I have to really pick up my elbow. This is how I used to heel. But that was from shortcutting it in. That's why. He taught me how to ride that corner better. See what I mean? Got the airplanes out. These fucking crows, I tell you. These motherfuckers are everywhere. What, they get out my bird shots and start shooting up in the air? These motherfuckers are everywhere. Check it out. If you look outside the sun, you'll see the rainbow on each side. There's a rainbow in a circle around the sun. I can see it looking at it right now. I hate to point my camera at it though, because it'd be too bright. You ain't gonna see it. Well, like I'm telling you, though, I learned a lot. There's some Dela Cruz, Cesar Dela Cruz, who I'm talking about. Hell yeah, this is pretty damn good. I'm serious though. My game picked up hanging out with him. It's all quiet too. You don't really hear that. You don't really hear that dummy getting slapped by the rope. It's all quiet. I'll show you my old way. You hear that? You hear it? You hear that little pop? I'll show you what I have learned from Dela Cruz. This was a while back, man. Watch it be really quiet. You won't even hear it. See, that's where I got my shit on healing picked up right there. After that, my game elevated, man. Hell yeah. That was a backswing. You see what I'm talking about? Like this, underhand. I've seen people heal like this. It works too. You just got to be in perfect timing. Sweep that underneath their legs. Oops. You see what I mean? It works. I've seen people heal like that. Let me bring you closer to the action. I don't even know if you guys are watching. I just went live for the hell of it. People can watch it later, I guess. See, watch. The unorthodox style I'm telling you about. It works too. See that? Like I said, you just have to be in timing. That's all it is. But you can't really shortcut that corner though if you're gonna swing that way. See that? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I mean? You can see where I was standing. I've been on here for 30 minutes. Holy smokes. Holy shit, man. It's fucking. Let me show you the moon again. See, the moon's right there. See, it's almost full. It started out really skinny. Now it's getting to a full-size moon again. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to the moon, but I have. That's what my observation is letting me know. There's another moon cycle coming. I think so. I don't know. I'm not a astrologist, whatever you call that shit. I hate to put it on the ground because all that dirt. I was gonna build a fire, nice and cozy, warm. Campfire cologne. You guys want to talk about some Bigfoot? Yeah, Bigfoots. I got a few Bigfoot stories though. First time I heard Bigfoot howl was, I think I put on my community wall, was like 2014, I think it was. I was chilling outside at the horse corral. It was about fucking 9 or 10 in the evening. This shit was like about, let me see. It was about, I think somewhere down summertime, into summer. I shit you not, though. I was sitting out here. I heard that some bitch howl. His howl went like this. Fuck you, crow. Go squawk somewhere else where I bird shot your ass. But anyways, that's how I heard him howl, Bigfoot. Just like that. All the dogs in this neighborhood. I shit you not, man. They were barking for 30 minutes because I sat outside the whole time. I was trying to explain what the hell did I just hear. You know, that was pretty. One time though, we got called out. Used to work in the oil field. We got called out to do a little job middle of Carson National Forest. This was the middle of summer too. Up down Rosa Road down towards Governor Door. A lot of crazy shit out that way though. Governor Door, you hear all kinds of crazy stuff that way. Man. But it was about maybe we got a 9:00 p.m. call, you know, to do a job on the location. because in the morning they were getting ready to trip pipe, but that pipe trailer was too far from the wellhead. So fuck, we got called out to do a 5 minute job to move the trailer back just far, maybe 3.5 inches. Once we got once we got there, you had to go through two gates. That first gate is to get you through to the second gate. I think it was the Smith Ranch up there. Well, anyways, you drive through maybe 5/10 of a mile, and you got to that second gate. That's where you gotta get through access to the forest to get in there. So we got through that gate, just trucking along. About maybe about 2 miles in from the second gate and second to the forest gate. 2 miles in, we're cruising. I shit you not, man. There was a half a carcass, a deer, half on the fucking road. I kid you not, man. We passed by like, holy shit, there's a fucking deer right there. We just passed middle of the fucking road, so we had to swerve around it. We didn't want to drive over it with the rig up truck, so we went around it. We didn't think nothing of it. Did our job, got on location. It took about 15 minutes just to get around that location because they had the service rig all rigged up. You had everything on location. Plus, it was a small location though. I don't know if you know about locations, the oil field when they already have that pump jack on it and all that crazy stuff. But we had to get in there, work our way around, get to where we need to go. Just pick up that trailer and just push it back. Like I said, 3 inches. Then once we got that pushed back, made our way out of there about maybe that 5 minute job just took about maybe 40 minutes, about almost just to, we spent most of our time just trying to get to that trailer because rig up trucks are long. Once we got in position, put the tail chain on there, picked it up, hooked up the air. We didn't bed it though. Just hooked up the air to release the brake on the tail roller and just barely push it back. Just pick it up and put it back. And we got all that shit done though. Squiggle our way out of there about 45 minutes, if I recall correctly. Like I said, this is a while back. And then coming out, same way. We're coming out. That fucking deer was gone. There was no blood or nothing because whatever picked it up already gutted it somewhere else. But there was no drag mark going across the road. So what I was thinking when we were coming around the corner, our lights might have spooked whatever was carrying that thing and dropped it just to get out of the way. So he wouldn't, whatever it was, wouldn't be seen. Like I said, when we got on location, we did all our what we had to do, come out. Same spot, man. No fucking deer was gone. There's no blood marks, nothing. That freaked that freaked us out though. We just hauled ass. Well, first we checked it out, investigated it. You can see there was no drag marks. Like I said though, there was no. That road was sandstone, so what do you? I didn't even think about. I don't know if there was any track. I couldn't. I don't even know. To tell you the truth, just to think about it today. Didn't really pay attention to the fucking footprint because that shit was gone. Just looking around in the trees because that road was like maybe 15 feet wide. If you're gonna pass two rides, one had to stop or move over so the other ride would go through. That's how narrow that road was. But I never thought about looking at the for tracks, we just like, holy fuck, that deer's gone. Just jumped in and fucking hauled ass to that second gate. Fucking opened it. Shit, I remember opening that gate, man. I was like trying to put the key in, man. Like, what, looking around, like, what the fuck, man? I hope nothing grabs me. Trying to find that padlock to put the key in. Of course, we could have left it unlocked, but we had, we had to lock it though, or else we'll get a fine. No matter what time of the day, you have to lock it. But who the fuck be out there about 10 o'clock at night? But when we got out there, it was about, we got called in at 9:30 to the work site, to the office. Got in our rig up truck, got there about a good fucking 10:30, 11. Probably about 11:30 probably. Because I know it was midnight when we left. I still remember this day. That's how I know it was midnight. So I was saying, see, that made me suspicious after I thought about that. Then I heard that Bigfoot howl. I was like, man, what the was that? A Bigfoot encounter? You know, middle of Carson National Forest, though. Especially when you go towards out that way towards Dulce. You hear about that UFOs and the military. I know some people out in Dulce. Some of them would talk about it, and some of them don't want to talk about it. That tells you something right there. Shit's going down out there. They don't want to mention, or they don't want to get in trouble. Because Dulce is a small town. Fucking drive in, drive right out. That's what it is. Drive right in, drive right out. I got a bro out there that lives out there. He rarely wanted to talk about it too. He didn't want to. When they used to rodeo, they used to have that little beaver. They had that out that way. But like I said, they would rarely talk about that shit out that way. All those cattle mutilations and all that crazy stuff. I better quit talking about that too, man. Get my life shut down. But that's what it is, though. But I went off topic there, talking about Bigfoot. But that's what I kind of thought about. I heard the howl. Then I heard that too. Or I didn't hear that, but I seen that happen before. So that's why I know something's out there. Because who the hell would yell like that, howl that loud at night that would make a person could yell? The dogs don't bark. They don't, maybe a few, just to, but not the whole fucking neighborhood. You get my flow. Something that loud triggered the dog's ears that made them want to bark. I guarantee it. If you get out here and get on a mic yell, just like the sirens, that makes every dog fucking start howling, barking. Guarantee it. They always do that every time. Same thing with the Bigfoot howl, in the neighborhood. There's probably like a good less than 300 trailers where I'm at, all the way around that way and that way. Should be, yeah, I'm saying, because that way is, you'll get one highway, you see some houses, but other than that, it's all boonies. It's all boonies that way. But something's out there though to make dogs howl. But like I said though, you can yell, dogs won't be barking. But something about that eerie howl, gets all the dogs riled up. Just like those sirens get every dog riled up, start howling or making some funny noise. It's true though. Watch, play siren around your animals, or if they hear a siren, they're gonna fucking bark or howl. I guarantee it. But I had like maybe I had like the howl encounter, the one at the Carson National Forest I can't explain, and the whoops by the San Juan River I can't explain too. Those are the three I have I have ran into. I was into Bigfoot when I was in high school. It was intriguing. Oh shit, there's something fucking out there. Of course, though, growing up though, I hear all kinds of stories about that half man, half horse boogeyman. Well, the boogeyman's Bigfoot. That's what I'm thinking. Come to think of it today, get as you get older, because other places, like in the South, the swamp areas, they got different shit out that way too. And most of the shit they say beware the boogeyman, which they would interpret Bigfoot. You know, read a little bit about read a little bit about that. Plus these podcasters too. When I listen to hear people's stories about you know like Missouri, Appalachians, down south, the swamps. You hear all kinds of shit like that. See, when I was growing up on a reservation, I heard about that half man, half horse. Every time we go out there during the summer, when I was probably about 8 years old, nine, somewhere around there, 10, you used to hear that shit a lot. But one thing we can't do at night is whistle. That's one thing we cannot do. That's one of our taboos. That's one taboo you don't do or fuck around with other crazy shit that you see out there. You don't mess with it. You don't play with it. You don't do none of that shit. But I remember this though, that half man, half horse. I remember one time, I still remember this story too. Like I said, I was probably about 10 or 11. We used to go up that way up to the valley, they call Lake Valley, up towards Crown Point. Hear all kinds of crazy shit out that way. Skinwalker stories, whatever, man. That shit ain't no fucking joke either, man. You just don't fuck around with that shit. But I remember Brenda too. Brenda Harris she's a big investigator around here. I actually met her. I met her one time. She's a pretty cool lady, man. She got some intriguing stories too from people. She's like some kind of investigator though, but she got some stories. One time they had a Bigfoot convention. I checked that out. It was her. That dude, Matt Moneymaker. Him. I got the photos on my old ass phone, man. Before they start moving each phone up, every 2 years, 3 years, you got all kinds of damn phone. Went from flip phones to all kinds of shit. I remember though, I heard little stories about that. But the little man too, the little people, that shit's true too, right there. Down the San Juan River, all the way to Cuddy, all the way to Aneth. People talk about the stories they would share at that the Bigfoot conference. Check this out, man. That shit started about maybe 2 in the afternoon. It didn't finish until everybody was still talking at midnight, man. They had to bust out. They made a big ass bonfire, a big old pile of trees. They got near the river. Lit that shit up, man. Everybody was talking. They had a microphone, had a whole little stage set up. Not like a whole stage, but a table, put the speakers on, get to the microphone, everybody would talk. But the people that went there, they had interesting stories and encounters of little people, Bigfoot. The scene fucking Yena Shloshis. The scene fucking what do you call that? A fucking Thunderbird. That's what you call it. Thunderbird. But mainly the topic, yeah, those were the main topics though. But the main one though was the little people. I heard stories from the San Juan River. Fucking goes all that San Juan River goes all the way to I think it was Lake Powell, I believe, because it goes all the way to Aneth, past Cuddy, Aneth, all the way that way, San Juan River. You can look it up too. If I might be wrong. Shit, I don't know. I know that fucking river. That's the San Juan River, though. That's why I know. But anyways, though, they got shit. Fucking little people's stories are pretty intriguing, though. I don't know where the fuck they would hide though, because they would be rowing in boats. I shit you not, though. People were saying that they had little boats. They're fucking rowing. People just happen to be on the bank. They're just walking out of the blue all by themselves. Next they'll see whatever they see. But mainly the stories are like in Shiprock, Cuddy towards Aneth. That's why most of those people seen those encounters, with the little people. They said they would look like green, color green. I don't know if it's from the algae of the water. They put that shit on themselves. Only thing I know is green in the water is the algae, that shit. Well, they said they were about maybe a foot to 2 foot, dressed in like it's like buckskin, buckskin color, just like those fuckers in Lord of the Rings, those two little dudes. But that's how they would dress, carrying weapons, arrows, and all that crazy shit. I believe it though. I believe them stories, man. Everything you hear out there is pretty fucking true. Well, let me get back to roping now. But just wanted to shoot the air while I'm just chilling. I sold most of my saddle wraps except for 2 of them right there. I'm thankful some people bought those stuff off me. I was hurting for some money, man. Damn state stopped my disability. Some lady messed up my paperwork. I was getting paid last year. Now that shit ain't, man. That lady messed up my deal. Now I got to reapply, restart all over. Ain't that some shit? Somebody else is doing their paperwork wrong. Now I have to wait. I don't know, man. That's fucked up if you ask me. What are you barking at? Little southpaw action there. I was bored. I had to get outside. About almost an hour though. But y'all enjoy. Peace out. I'm gonna go live again later tonight. Y'all have a good one. Peace out, everybody. Deuces.